Want to rise above what holds you back? These are the stories of those fighting that battle. It might also be the story of you. I'm Dan Waldschmidt, author of Edgy Conversations and strategist of billion-dollar companies all over the world. This is Mark Minard, author of The Story of You, the guy who knows a thing or two about never giving up. You're listening to Elevating Beyond. Let's get started.
Hello, everyone. And look, first of all, I am sitting here. This sounds a little different. I had to make a makeshift studio in my hotel room. There is so freaking much going on behind the scenes. Oh my Lord, I can't wait to share it with you all. Today's show is about to blow your mind. But first and foremost, hello, everyone, and welcome back to Elevating Beyond with a two-word mission statement: change lives. And I can't imagine that a lot of you have not heard of Dogecoin and all the cryptocurrency and the stuff going on there. My man Elon Musk, my good man Mark Cuban, and so much more that are connecting with this event and with today's show that I'm going to be talking about. Look, they're putting on this freaking awesome event called DogePalooza. And I'm going to be having Greg, the founder of this whole event, talking about the whole story behind the story. And guess what, everyone? Yours truly, Mr. Mark Minard and Elevated Beyond, is going to be performing live on stage, doing what I have envisioned for so long, a live podcast up on stage, kick butt, Elevating Beyond style, in front of thousands and thousands of audience members, going live, bringing the energy in, doing a Q&A, bringing special guests on. They're going to have so many different musicians and talents there from all over the world. Also, I'm hoping, he tweeted about it, we're going to see. I would love to be able to sit down with my man Elon Musk, Mark Cuban, anyone else. Just stay tuned, everyone. On today's show, we're going to be bringing in DIONNE WARWICK, who's freaking a huge fan of this DogePalooza, and you'll see how much of this is going to so many amazing things like charity and so many different levels. There's also a lot to learn on how this is working with investing and giving other options with currency. There's some really cool stuff with it. If you don't know who DIONNE WARWICK is, look, go to her Twitter. I love it. It says like bio not necessary. I mean, not only has she won 5 Grammys, she sold over 70 million records. DIONNE is beyond a legend. She is a freaking icon. Also, her son, Damon Elliot's going to be jumping on the show. He's a Grammy award-winning record producer. He's sang some songs with his mom. I know he was just at my girl Macy Gray's show. I know they're good friends. I don't know, actually, Damon, if you have produced some of her music. I'm going to be excited to hear all about that and how all of you are performing and connecting and with this event. And there's so much more, so much more to share. So listen, everyone. If you know tons about like all the cryptocurrencies, Dogecoin and all that stuff, you're going to learn a lot more. And what also like this, that's why it's DogePalooza. It's going to be an awesome live event like Lollapalooza, bringing together this whole festival of entrepreneurs in a kick butt, rock and roll, amazing way. And you're going to learn a lot. Like this is so much of just the future of options with currency, with money, with stocks, and so much more. So all of you that listeners of mine that I know are business owners, entrepreneurs, leaders, you're going to love this. And I got to know my man, Greg, the founder of DogePalooza. We just happened to talk on the phone last week for like an hour and just hit it off so well. I'm so pumped up about this. So stay tuned and they will be coming on, everyone.
You guys take care.
Okay, bye, Ma.
Oh, I think just making sure that it popped off. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think it just started recording.
You did.
Oh gosh, this is what, of course.
Oh no.
Oh
get any
gosh,
of
because
that?
I did the whole pre-show. This is why my editor is gonna punch me in the face. This is why I'm normally in the studio. He's like, just talk on the microphone, leave it on my settings, and don't touch anything. Man, I did the pre. It's recording now. I
Yeah.
did the whole pre-recording, and then I think I thought I was just hitting stop, and it started it. Of
Okay,
course.
let me see if I
Oh
can do
my
you a huge,
gosh.
well, hold on. Let me see if I can do you a huge favor. I'm gonna call mom and say that there was an error with the recording. See if she'll jump back on, but just ask her 3 questions and get right to it. I mean, that was a great interview, unfortunately.
Ugh.
Hold on, let me call her.
Okay.
1 second. I'm gonna
Thanks,
Too
Damon. I
easy.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thank you.
hold on 1 second, guys. I got it. 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damon, I know you could probably hear us, but I know you muted yourself. They're probably he's
Yeah,
probably
I'm
cussing
talking-
us. I thought
I'm
you were
talking
cussing
about-
us out right now. You're
No, I'm
like,
not
"This
cussing you out. I
stupid,"
just
you're like, this
mom and I,
stupid guy,
mom.
man.
Actually, here's the funny thing. You see, mom laughing. So
You gotta love
Sadie-
technology.
Sadie screen recorded it, I think, and she thinks she has the audio, but maybe can you pop back on for 1 more minute, and they'll just ask you 3 more questions, just so I can make sure he has what he needs.
I'm sorry. This is what happens when I try to do this on my own without my editor with me. I just host the show. I'm not smart enough to know all the technology stuff.
And you're cutting into her Jeopardy time now.
Yes, you are.
Oh man.
Oh no.
So we got it.
It's on double jeopardy now, so
Hey, wait, we can wait till a commercial.
No, we're gonna make it quick. Let's make it quick. So mom's gonna come. You just mom click on that same link again.
And we have all the other stuff. So yeah.
Bye. Woo, Greg, you know I love you, brother.
I know you do, brother.
Only
I
for
love
you
you
and
too.
Sadie, I promise you. Anybody else, I'd have been like, well, that's it.
I know, man.
I don't
And
blame
you know
you.
I love you and appreciate you and your mom, Damon. You know
Oh,
that.
good. Okay, here we go. So jump right in, man. Hold on.
So
Wait, hold on. Connecting the audio. Let's get her on. There we go.
so we have again the lovely DIONNE WARWICK with us, and listen, everyone. I just first of all thank you for coming back. I have to just let everyone know I just didn't hit the record button. Sorry to my editor when you do this. But I think this shows everyone how amazing DIONNE is. She's jumping back on.
yes.
DIONNE's
Right
gonna
into
be
Jeopardy.
performing at DogePalooza, and one of her very famous songs, and That's What Friends Are For. And DIONNE, as we were talking about, where I butchered the recording, just what's so special about that at this time of
Well, it
what's kind of
relates-
going on in the world?
Yes, exactly what it does. It relates to what should be going on in the world. Camaraderie, caring about each other, being there for each other, talking to each other, giving smiles, understanding, all the things that seem to be just disappearing for some reason. I haven't a clue as to why, but the humanity part of people seems to have just disappeared, which is completely insane. So we got to do something about that.
And that's why we're going to do DogePalooza to, bring back those feelings, to showcase the love and the community, and to give
Exactly.
back in a big way to charities, and to change the world and show that positivity can win and can win out, and that humans, when we all come together as one, we can accomplish great things together. And I think you and your son are just amazing. I think your song touches what the world needs right now more than ever. And I just can't thank you enough for coming and performing it at DogePalooza. Thank you so much. We love you, DIONNE.
Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that.
Thank
guys
you for
take
coming
care,
back on
okay?
again.
Did you push the right button?
We got it. We got it.
We love you.
My editor is going to give me a nice little slap in the face, but that's why he's the guru at it.
No problem. Okay,
Thank you
take
so
care.
much.
Bye.
Double
you.
Jeopardy. Double Jeopardy. Get back to
That's
Double
right.
Jeopardy.
I'm looking ready.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Gotta go.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Dion. See you soon.
Hey.
You're amazing.
That's
I
awesome.
love your mom, Damon.
I don't think she hung up this time. Hold on.
Oh no.
Oh
Wait.
no.
Hold on.
We will where I'm trying to
Mom,
look
you
on the
didn't
right.
hang up.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to hang up now.
Bye, Dion. Love you.
Bye.
See you later.
Goodbye.
And see,
You got it?
you got it?
No,
Just end it, Mom. Just end it.
I'm getting ready to try to do that.
I'm trying to figure out how to do it on my end too. This is why
No,
Yeah,
you
I
just
gotta find
I don't want to screw anything else up though.
no, Mom. Just turn it. There you go. Mom's gone. There you go. She did it. All right.
Okay.
Sweet. I
Thank
love it.
Damon, we love you. We love your mom.
I know.
She is just amazing. You know what's so cool? This is what we've been telling everybody about you and your mom. You guys are just the real deal, genuine, honest, loving people who just care and just down to earth and just fun and roll with the punches and just have a great attitude about it. You know what I mean? And so for the way you are and the way she is, it's truly amazing. And thank you both so much.
Yeah,
Of
Thank
course,
you.
man. You know, we're just humans like everybody else, and
exactly.
you know, everybody else makes a big deal out of stuff. We just I feel very honored. I mean, obviously, you know, we choose our parents, right? That's part of the belief system that I have, and I
Mhm.
chose the right mom. And you know, and she's everything. She's just awesome, and she is what she is. Like she's a real, as you got to see Mark also. She's a real one. So you know,
I love it.
Yeah.
I saw Damon. I saw actually I was just trying to check you out before this too. I don't know if it was an old post you were going to catch Macy Gray. I heard you talking about that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, you watched my Instagram story or something?
Yeah. I was trying to do it before this show. I was connecting and checking everything out.
Research to make sure you had the right Damon and you knew a little bit of background.
Right. We've been
I've
throwing all
done
this together. I've been working it. I want to help you guys too. That's what I was telling Greg. We have shows booked till 2022, but I wanted to make sure to get this on and out there because I believe so much in what you're doing. But go ahead,
I
Damon.
appreciate that. Yeah, it's funny. I've actually done interviews and gone through the whole interview, and then I just play along because like they'll say stuff like, "Man, what was it like? You know, you produced all of the artists from American Idol," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, man, it was awesome." Or they'll say, "Oh man, you know, you worked on this film and that film, and it's none of the films I did." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, well, that film." And then they go, "Well, before we go to commercial, we're talking to Damon Thomas," and I go, "Mm-hmm." And then I let them come back, and they say, "So Damon, is there anything you wanna say to anybody?" And I say, "Yeah, I'm Damon Elliot." And they're like, "Huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I did produce Beyonce and Destiny's Child and Christina Aguilera and Pink. So you got most of my, you know, people correct. But I didn't produce everybody from American Idol. I did produce Ruben Studdard, so that's another one you got correct. But you know, I'm not from the Underdogs. I am friends with Harvey Mason, but I am not his business partner. So I love it when me and my mom, that's part of our sense of humor. We'll just go along with it. It's like, but I appreciate you doing your research. And yes, I did go see Macy 2 nights ago. I do I'm actually doing one tonight. If you want to join, man, join my Instagram live at 7 p.m.
Nice.
I'm doing a meditation Mondays. I've got the Ohm Zone here. We do frequency sound healing. And so
I watched one before too.
Oh, cool. So you're watching. Good, man. Yeah, come on tonight. I'm having Dania Ramirez. She's a big star, man. She's from the show Sweet Tooth, but she's also, even before Sweet Tooth, she did
cool.
X-Men. What else she did? Entourage. She's been on so many shows, but she's like a little sister to me. And we're going to talk about what the benefits of sound healing and meditation and just all the benefits of that. So that's at 7:00.
I'm really I'm going to tell all of my listeners, I'll put the link in the show notes too.
Cool.
I'm really fascinated about that on so many levels. I also work with individuals with developmental disabilities. And I think there's so much therapeutic healing that they haven't even touched on with the different frequencies and stuff too.
Yeah, there's actually frequency like 528 is for DNA and cell repair. So it actually physically takes your cells apart and puts them back together. And so that for any kind of disability, or I like to call that superpowers.
That's right.
You know, people used to say to me, "You got ADHD," and I'd say,
Me too.
well, most people call that a disability. I call that my superpower because I can do 38 things at the same time. Like, for instance, over there, you see that thing that's a gong, right there. That's a gong. And what the gong does when you play it, it resonates at every frequency at the same time. So it truly is like a total reset for the mind, body, spirit. But anyway,
I was told I had ADHD.
Sorry, I get a little.
No. This was my podcast. All my listeners get it. I was told I had ADHD and all this stuff, and people like me should just drop out of high school, and it led to this. But what I've learned is, like you said, it's a superpower. That's why I'm an entrepreneur and do a lot of different things. We're wired differently, and it is a superpower when you learn to tap into it.
And that's why I love what Greg and Sadie are doing with Do Only Good Every Day, because you recognize the good in people, and you hope to bring out the great in people. You know, I'm excited, man, because I don't even know if I can even say it, but I get to do something so fun at Doge. I don't know, Greg, if I can even say what I get to do at Doge, but
can he say it? Because I'm going to have the link for my listeners to buy tickets.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, Damon.
Yeah.
Would you like to break that news right now for him?
I think
we should. What do you think, bro?
Elevating beyond. Come on.
All right. So drum roll.
Let's hear it. Hit that gong. Or whatever.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I can go over and hit the gong. I get to DJ, dude, with. And I'm having my special guest. I have two special guests. One is Chloe Flower, who I'm very excited about.
Yes, I was checking her out. Wow,
she's amazing. The other special guest is like, I'm like
next level,
excited, man. Next level. I get to DJ, and the Doge dog is gonna come out and dance.
Yeah,
it's the dancing Doge.
Yes,
the dancing Doge, which is a dog that looks like it's like
Shiba Inu.
The Shiba Inu is going to come out and dance as I'm DJing. Do you know how exciting it is that I get to DJ at the festival for the Doge dog, and then the dancing Doge is actually flying up, very famous.
Oh man,
super famous on Netflix, Instagram, Twitter. Like, this dog dances, and I don't want to give away the favorite music of the dog.
Yeah, let's not do that.
No.
It's part of my set, so it's gonna be part of the surprise. But this dog will come out, and we gonna get down together. So I'm
man, I can't. I have to. I'm gonna pull a soundbite from this and have my editor put a little clip from that to show, give people that's gonna be so great.
Oh, and that dog is amazing.
Smiling?
He's got a resume like 2 pages long. He's like got his
more
own
accolades than me.
He has his own sponsors and stuff. He's got.
I'm a vegetarian.
He's got a TV show.
Is it you, Greg? Are you the dancing dog? And you're not.
No, I'm not it. No, I'm not.
No,
he's got. Oh, he's amazing. Damon and I looked at him. I told Damon about it. We were both so excited and pumped.
Yeah.
And we got the news today.
Yeah. I asked Greg. I said, dude, can I? I said, man, can I have the dog come dance while I DJ? And Greg was like, I don't know if we can clear that. I'm like, come on, man, you can pull off anything, man. If you mind. And so he called me today, and I almost crashed my car, man. I was driving.
Yeah, it's true.
And he goes, I got good news for you. I said, what's the good news, man? He said, you got the dancing Doge. And I said, the what? No, the dog. The dog is gonna dance.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh my God.
All I need a dancing dog while I DJ. No man, dancing Doge. I'm in.
You can retire now. Yeah.
I got a dancing Doge, man.
For real. Yeah. It's like Christine Aguilera and all that. That's amazing. But the dancing Doge.
She ain't got no damn dancing Doge.
You're done.
She got dirty, but I got a dancing Doge. Man. Beyonce put it on her left finger, but I got the dancing Doge.
That's right. The one and only. Oh my God. That's
and we got that cleared from the venue They approved it today. They said they were so excited, thought it was amazing, ideal, and that we had the green light to go ahead and bring the Dancing Doge on with DJ Nomad and rock the house down.
President Biden got biting dogs. I got dancing dogs.
Oh, it's way better. It's you know, listen to all the Elevated Beyond listeners all over the world. They not only you better be coming to this event. We're going to have the link to get your tickets in the show notes. I also have the honor to be there live on stage doing a live Elevating Beyond podcast, which tons of my listeners I haven't been able to meet in person like this too. But I know they're not going to come for me. They'll be like, the dancing Doge dog's there.
For the dancing dog, man. listen.
But I'm just telling you, I want to see all you there. A lot of them have already been writing saying they're getting
I'm
their
gonna tell you
tickets.
right now. I'm gonna see them. You gonna see them. All your fans, all people that are fans of my mom, couple of that like my music. But they ain't coming for none of us. They coming for the dancing dog, man. The dancing Doge. This is DogePalooza. It's all about a dog, man.
That's
and we gotta all just swallow our pride and know that this dancing Doge is gonna steal the show. But I'm so happy that I'm
good with that.
I'm just grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful. So thank you guys so much to all your listeners, man. Please tell them about tonight, the podcast. We're doing a podcast. The live, the Instagram live is tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's 7 p.m. LA time. So
what's your IG again? It's I am
Damon Elliot with 2 L's and 2 T's. I am Damon Elliot. So go there, everybody go there at 7, push the little follow button, and then also watch the IG live. And then we're gonna start doing every week. I'm gonna go live.
Nice.
Different sound frequency things. Some are exciting, some bring you down, some put you in a zone, some make you a little bit anxious, but that's okay because we got to work through all of the emotions.
One last thing too, Damon. I know you have to jump off.
Yeah, I gotta go get ready for a dancing Doge, man.
Yeah. So something about this too, though. Everyone listening, coming to this, it's really not. It's not even just about all of everyone. Of course, the performances stuff are going to be incredible, but all these people coming together, like just the networking and the connections that you're going to make. These are people that you're not going to have the chance to meet with. You know, you talk about like that 1% of the 1%. There's so many different connections that people are going to be able to make at an event like this.
Yeah.
That will, you know, it'll be life-changing. And everyone like us there, most of the people I've seen are entrepreneurs and doing all kinds of different things. And I just think there'll be so many other connections that are built out of that lead to other things, you know?
Yeah, I agree, man. I think it's going to be a very special, event. And unlike others where there's a lot of things to do, from talking to Greg and Sadie, that they're planning a lot of different events within the event, where it's not just your typical concert, if you will. So that's the other thing that excites me and the community. I like this is awesome that people actually support each other, man. Like that's
right.
Really cool. And to have something called Do Only Good every day. I'm all about it. I'm all about it.
Me too. Is that what got you connected? Last question I would ask you is how you guys got connected to be part of this.
I mean, that's pretty much what connected us. A friend of mine hit me up, who he's a rocket himself. He's a ball of energy. He cray, man. He's I love him. He used to try to get me to eat raw, and I was like, man, if it wasn't breathing, I don't want it. And now I'm like a vegetarian, so that's weird. But anyway, a friend of mine named Brian hooked me up with Greg and Sadie, and then the rest happened. And as soon as I heard Greg's voice and heard Sadie and their sincerity, I was like, man, I'm in. How can I help? And then, of course, they knew who Mom was, and they very gently asked if she could maybe participate. And at first I was like, I don't know, because Mom doesn't do normal stuff like this. And I said, well,
right.
But honestly, I think it was the doggone dog that won him over because he thinks the dog is so adorable. She said it. She said it twice now, Greg, and neither time
know.
got recorded.
I know.
I got it though. I got it.
Yeah. You were
Sadie
ready
got
this
it,
time, Sadie.
But that's the first thing I thought when it said this is being recorded. I went, oh no, Greg didn't get the sound bite of the cute dog, the dog. She said, I think he's adorable. So anyway, enough about that, man. I know you got to go. You guys got to edit and do all this great stuff. Thank you for having me, man. Congratulations on all your success. I wish you much more. And it looks like, from the looks of you, look like you're staying in a Marriott because I'm a Bonvoy member. I know. My
That's
hotel,
right.
I know I'm right. So anyway, have a good night, brother, and you guys take care, okay?
Okay, I'll
Thank
see you in person at DogePalooza, my man.
And hopefully I see you on the other side of IG Live tonight. So just type some comments, send a lot of hearts because that'll make Danny feel amazing. Thank you.
I will.
Yeah,
I will.
and Damon, we'll be there as soon as we can. We got to record some stuff for this, but we will be there to support you
Awesome.
tonight. Thank you for everything. Thank your mom again. We love both of you, and you guys are just amazing.
DIONNE Warwick and Damon Elliot. To everyone that
Damon.
doesn't get the last name right.
All
Have a
right.
good night, my man.
Peace.
Hi, Damon.
Later, Damon.
Later.
Yay. That was fun.
Thank you for doing that backup recording there,
Yeah.
Sadie.
I learned from the first time. The same thing happened on our very first podcast. And, Greg, she had said that cute little dog. Oh, I love the cute little dog. She's like, cute little doggy. And I was like, oh my gosh. And Greg was like, oh my gosh, did that get recorded? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't think it did. So I come prepared.
That's right. And I have this all, I made it work here. I bring my stuff with me, but even in my studio, I've done wonderful mistakes like that, which haven't been so wonderful, but I've been on some big shows too. And it made me feel better when they call me back and like, that whole 2-hour interview, we didn't record it. We
Oh my
please need
gosh.
to know if we can reschedule it. I'm like, I've been there. As long as it just doesn't keep happening.
You know what's so funny about it is it's just real. It's real, uncut.
Right.
Just what happens, and it's all of us just being us. And there's nothing like orchestrated about it. It just happens, and we roll with the punches. And look at how awesome Damon and Dion responded to it. And that's why we love them. And that's why we picked them for this event, because they, to us, represented, the spirit of do only good every day. And they represented, just down to earth, loving each other, treating each other as equals. And that's what the Doge community is all about. And we couldn't have better people representing, us at the event and trying to bring the community together in a cool, fun way.
I love it. It is. And everyone listening, when they hear that too, they're going to love the authenticity of hearing Dionne jump back on and knowing that she came. It's good stuff. Like we were talking about before, if anything, that unity and that love for the human race is needed, and authenticity, just taking off all these masks, and people just seeing genuine, real human beings is so needed right now, and refreshing.
Yeah, and what's amazing is I think a lot of people that are listening and stuff, and everybody's going through their own trials and tribulations, and everybody has their own issues and problems going on in their life, and things that are hard for them to deal with. But it shows that you can just be yourself and be accepted. You can just be yourself, and that's okay. And you can just be yourself no matter how awkward or how strange or funny or make mistakes or mess up, not hit the right button, or hit the wrong button. That it's okay, and it'll be okay. And that if you're around people that are genuine and real, they're not going to fault you for it. They're not going to be mad at you for it. They're going to have your back, laugh about it, have a good time, pick you up, uplift you, and just show you the do only good everyday spirit, and show you that mankind can uplift each other, can help each other, And if we all like have each other's backs and just, it doesn't take any effort or any money to be kind.
That's
Just
right.
be kind and love somebody. And if you do that, the world will be a better place. And that's what we're trying to do, is put a little light, put a little positivity in the world and shine that, because everybody's been locked up for COVID. They've, lost jobs. They've struggled. Charities, individuals, families, they've lost loved ones because of COVID. There's been a lot of suffering. And right now we need some joy. Right now we need some happiness. Right now we need some, like Dion said, camaraderie and friendship. And that's why it's perfect that we picked them in this song and this group of performers, because all of them, as you see, are just genuine, real people. And they love each other. They love everybody. And they're inclusive. That's the other thing about DogePalooza. We are inclusive from everybody. It doesn't matter your race, your religion. It doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter your social status. It doesn't matter how much money you have or don't have. There's a place for you in the Doge community. There's a place for you at DogePalooza. We welcome you with open arms, and we're there to love you, embrace you, uplift you, and give you a chance to shine, because that's what we want to do, is give people opportunities to excel and exceed and be the best they can be, and have that support of a family and a community that's got their back.
Amen. Amen, Greg. And can you mention yet where, I know where it said the location. Do you guys know where the specific venue exactly is going to be? Or are you still, we'll have the link to buy the tickets. I know it's in Sugar Land, Texas, but is that like a specific
venue? Yes, we can announce all that. It's October 9th in Sugar Land, Texas, and it's at Constellation Field. It is the AAA minor league baseball team. The Sugar Land Skeeters play there, and it's owned by the Houston Astros.
Oh, nice.
And this field is gorgeous. It's like about 10 years old or less. It looks brand new. Every time I've been in it, I have the most amazing feeling when I walk into that field. It just feels welcoming. It feels like home. It feels like a fun, family-friendly environment. They have like a splash pad, a basketball court, a playground. They even have a swimming pool, and it's amazing. And they have other activities for the kids and families. And so we're going to do at DogePalooza is we're 10 hours. It opens at 12 o'clock and runs to 10 p.m. The first 5 hours are going to be family, children-friendly, geared entertainment, activities, interactive zones. We can't say exactly what yet, but we have some big surprises of 3 really cool interactive zones, and some other activities that are going to be there. We do have we also then after 5 o'clock is going to have the more adult entertainment, let your hair down, as Sadie said, party like it's 1999, and just have some good, clean fun, for the adults. And it's just a good time. The parking is included in the admission as well. We bought out the parking for that. We had a sponsor that did that for us, and that's Block Ape Scissors, and they did that. We have some other amazing sponsors that have helped us out along the way. Slum Doge Billionaires, Indo Corp. We have quite a few other ones. Sadie, do you have any that you want to talk about too?
We have a few strategic partners that have been just awesome. One of them is My Social Pulse. They are amazing. It's this technology that will basically, it's for reputation management for companies online. They can it's like magic. You plug in information and you can get charts about the sentiment, the feelings surrounding, for example, a tweet or a hashtag or anything, and it will pop out this report, and you can basically manage your company's reputation by this and get ahead of the game. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Their technology is amazing. We have a few others. You can go to our website at www.dogepalooza.com and see them all. But we have some awesome sponsors and awesome strategic partners. Another one is Sizzle. It's SIZL. It's an app, a referral pay and brand discounts app. We are working with them for some really cool big things. We have Shop Doge, which is a website where you can go and, you know, if you want to spend your Doge and you're like, well, who takes Dogecoin? I want to
Right.
spend my Dogecoin. Like, where can I do it? Go to Shop Doge. They
Shop
have every
Doge.
company that's listed that accepts Dogecoin, and they collect daily. So a new company that comes out and they, you know, say, I accept Dogecoin, they are on it. They get
That's
it.
cool.
Yeah. And you can find them at shopdoge.xyz. It's a very cool website. They have a map of all the locations that take Dogecoin. You know, the owner of that company is awesome. It, you know, does only good every day, just like we do.
Yes.
There's a lot of others as well.
And
So there'll be
we
like educational there as well. So I'm just, the people come in, obviously it's going to be an amazing experience. There's going to be shows. There's I'm going to keep pushing this in you, Greg. You promised. There's going to be Mark Minard and Elevating Beyond on stage. It's going to be phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
that's going to be amazing. I mean, having you on stage there is going to be so phenomenal, and it's going to be an awesome time. I can't wait to see what you do at the event. I know it's going to be just much wow and out of this world.
I
And
can't
then
wait too. And
we
we'll figure
also
out who
have-
we're doing.
We
Oh,
also
go
have
ahead.
the privilege. Benzinga is going to come and do their live show there.
Nice.
The guys at Benzinga have been amazing. We've been on their Moon or Bust show twice now. And they are just a
Cool.
great bunch of guys. We've had so much fun. They've done several articles about us that have just gone all over the world and been amazing. And
That's how I
Yeah.
heard about you.
on Robinhood, right?
Yes. I was jumping into my Robinhood, and which I just got for fun like a year ago, because I don't want to get into 401 simple IRA. I have tons of stuff with my other business going on, but
Yeah.
I had with Robinhood, I started having fun, and that's what got me involved with Doge and everything over the past year plus. And I saw an article for DogePalooza, and I was like, well, that's cool. And then that was how we connected. I was like, oh, I found you on Twitter on there, but they had written that article as far as I know.
Yeah, Benzinger wrote it. What happened, we've had a couple of them where they would write the article and drop it right after we were on their live show. At the same time, we'd finish up the live show, and then they dropped the article, and these were on Fridays. And it was amazing because one of them, it was like from Monday through Friday, it was the top 5 most read article, even though it dropped Friday afternoon. And then Saturday, it was the #1 most read article on their entire website across their entire platform. And then we had another week where it was top 3 and stuff.
Love
And
it.
it's just been amazing how much, interest in what we're doing is, and how many people want this and need this and are looking forward to this and excited about this. And that's what makes us happy. And that's what drives us, that and do only good every day, because this event is to benefit the charities and the community. We're not making any money off of it. We're doing it all because we want to give back in a big way. And that's why,
I
the
love that.
celebrities and stuff are helping out. And it's so amazing. It's just been amazing with the celebrities helping out and all the great stuff they've done for us to, make it. And like I tell everybody, every dollar we don't spend is another dollar we can give away.
And
so
everyone listening, Greg is the real deal. That's why we've been blessed to have so many different guests, from all walks of life on this show. And everyone that knows me and knows our brand, I would not pull Greg on this show and Sadie and what they're doing if we talked for like an hour a week ago, and right away I just knew, I want to get them on. I love what they're all about. I already love Dogecoin and stuff and the DogeARMY, but everything you're doing is the real deal. You're really giving to charity. This isn't just some fake thing like, people will try to say about that. You can tell the difference, and it's going to a great cause, and it's bringing so many people together. Do you know how many tickets? So how many people do you think this venue will hold
Well-
I mean, imagine the tickets are because people are already tweeting me, oh, I just bought 2 VIP tickets. I just bought, and I just started I'm not normally I love Dogecoin and all that, but I started just a week ago responding more and more to this amazing tribe of people. And so many are like, oh, I just purchased this, I purchased that. So I'm just wondering how quick till they sell out.
They are selling out so fast. I mean, literally, we're getting like DMs and emails about that. Everybody's going crazy over the VIP tickets. They're going crazy over the general admission tickets because the venue holds 10,000, but we made a decision to only do 5,000 tickets and cap it at that because you would have to do off-site parking if you did over that. You would have to have longer lines for the bathrooms, concessions if you did over that. And you would have to have assigned seating and people would have to be in certain sections. So that was the biggest thing for us. We did not believe that we could, and we did not want to have a festival that is a community festival where you had to be stuck up in this section and you could be on the field. That's not community. That's not family.
That's cool.
So we made the conscious decision to do what's best for everybody and limit it to 5,000. The reason 5,000, that was the number that the venue said was the maximum number that could be on the field at one time.
Okay.
So this means everybody that comes
Those are
to
gonna
our
go
festival,
fast. Yeah,
everybody that comes to this festival has the opportunity to be on the field together. They can go up in the stands. They can roam around anywhere they want, in the facility. So they don't have to be stuck to one area. They can go off with their friends and have fun. It's great for, people going off in little groups and doing things. And then it also makes it cool for the interactive experiences for the vendors. Everybody can walk around and be able to enjoy the vendors and check out their goods and services and pay in Doge and buy cool Doge merchandise and stuff. They can also donate to the charities in Doge. And then businesses that don't accept it and charities that don't accept it can learn about how to accept it. Because I know you mentioned about the education part. We're going to have people there teaching people how to download a wallet, how to set up the wallet, how to buy and sell Doge. We're going to teach the businesses and the charities how to set it up to accept Doge for payments and for donations. And we're going to have people there helping the community do that because we think this is a great way to spread the adoption of Doge, the adoption of Dogecoin, and make it truly, because it already is the people's currency, but make it worldwide accepted. And the more exposure we get to that, and the more brands and companies and charities that accept it, the more places you can spend it, the more it becomes a major player in the currency market around the globe. And we're trying to do that in a big way. We're going to take these, this is the first of many. We're going to have them all over the United States, and we're going to have them all over the world. We have plans to take them worldwide. We're going to do events year round. It's going to be fun. We're going to change them up and do different types. This one's in a really cool baseball field. We may do a next one. We have opportunities to do it, at a farm in upstate New York that is 40 miles down the road from where Woodstock was. We may do one there eventually. We definitely will do one there. It's just a matter of timing and when. And then it's like other cool events. So some they may have people coming. You can camp in 2-3 days and have a big party like that. And others will be in stadiums and arenas around the world. And then we may do some smaller, more intimate ones in between times in cities, like in smaller clubs or venues that make it a little more just smaller for just in between the big ones. So we're going to mix it up. We're not going to just do just a one trick pony and have it the same everywhere. We want to keep people guessing, keep people wondering what we're going to do next, because we like to do that. We've done that even with podcasts. We didn't tell people who we were bringing on, and we bring on Damon or Dion and shock them. And they're stunned at who we bring on. And so we always like to.
So imagine everyone listening, if that's on a podcast, imagine what is going to happen. Listen, I'm honored to get to be a part of this. I don't even have a clue everything that's going to be there. I'm going to be blown away and surprised. I'm telling you, everyone, and the more and more people I see getting connected, I just can't even imagine how many other surprises will be there. Something else I did want to ask, really importantly, with the VIP tickets, a lot of my listeners I know are going to be very interested in that. Like, what's one of the main differences with those as far as how you guys are doing that? And how many do you think you have left?
Well, let me talk about both set of tickets, because this will be a good opportunity to do that. The general admission tickets, there's only 5,000 total people counting VIP. So 5,000 total people can be in the venue. That includes VIP and general admission. So where everybody, whether you're a VIP or general admission, you will get a 1 of 5,000 collectible NFT for the first ever DogePalooza. And that is something we think is going to be amazing, because it's going to sell out, and it's going to be something that's a collector's item.
That's
because
cool.
It's the first of its kind. It's the first event. It's the first DogePalooza. And we just think it's going to be amazing. Then with the general admission, it's $125. That includes free parking, and it includes that free NFT ticket of 1 of 5,000. So we decided to buy out the parking so that there's no, so that there's no parking cost. We bought that out, and it's included in the ticket price. And then also you get 10 hours of entertainment for that. You get a fireworks show. You get the collectible 1 of 5,000 NFT, and one of our amazing sponsors, Gods and Legends. They're going to create a one-of-a-kind card that's for their game, and it's a special limited edition, super rare one that is for only people that come to DogePalooza can get this, and they get it for free. So that's another added benefit. When you buy our ticket, you get their special limited edition rare card.
That's cool.
That only can be gotten at DogePalooza. And we have other sponsors that are going to be giving away stuff, doing a lot of fun things that we can't disclose yet. But there's going to be a lot of cool extra surprises, and we're going to keep dropping surprises along the way, all the way up, including the day of event. Have some big surprises that we'll release. And then the VIP tickets, those are $300. They include free reserve parking. You also get you get the same collectible 1 of 5,000 general admission NFT, but you also get a 1 of 500 VIP NFT. And that is going to be amazing. And on top of that, there's a VIP area on the field that goes up to the stage and all. And that area is for the VIP ticket holders. There's a private bar there. It's a cash bar, but it's a private bar that you can go there right on the field. There's also, for the VIPs, there's also private bathrooms that are air conditioned, real nice trailer, air conditioned bathrooms on the field for VIPs. And every VIP ticket holder will get a 2-hour buffet from 4 to 6 p.m. That is a Texas barbecue themed buffet. And it is going to be awesome. They have amazing chef cooking it.
Yep.
They know how to do it right in Texas too. And the NFTs, a lot of people listening, I mean, like my good man, Gary V, and Gary, you better be there, by the way.
Gary.
Yeah, that'd be amazing, Gary.
He's another great dude, actually. I've got to meet him in person a couple times behind the scenes, real deal, love and respect all the way. But he'd be like, this is exactly what I try to tell everyone about. Perfect example about NFTs when none of you had a clue what I was talking about, what it means, what it is. It's really cool. It's like, because people getting these tickets and the VIP, you're able to have an NFT saying, I attended and went to the first DogePalooza ever. Mm-hmm. And that stays in there, and that becomes like a collector's item in a digital way. People don't really comprehend what that is, and you can't fabricate that. And it's just a really cool thing to show where all these are going down the line. People are collecting things like that. they could resell them in the future. I wouldn't want to do that. That would be something I'd want to be able to show my kids. You know, imagine if they had NFTs for the original Woodstock.
I know.
Like that's the way I look at what is happening with this. And with Dogecoin, you know, it's so much bigger than Dogecoin and everything. It just combines so many amazing ways in unity and creativity and investments and everything of where the world truly is going that a lot of people just aren't comprehending yet. And from doing this, you know, you'll be able to actually see it. I have to get a hold of one of those somehow.
Oh yeah, you will. We'll make sure. And then the other cool thing is, like, if Gary wants to fly in, if he's got a private jet or a friend with a private jet, he can fly straight into the Sugarland Airport. That is right. It's a private airport that is directly across the street from the venue. So it's so easy for celebrities, billionaires, A-list artists, or, you know, people that want to come in last minute.
Our Cuban, come on, man.
Anybody that wants to come in, we've made it the easiest event that you could ever get to if you're one of those people, because you can't get much closer than right across the street.
That's right. That's right. And Gary, if you do, I'll jump on and get a ride with you. Or Elon Musk can take me on his. I have one of his plaids, his new plaid. It doesn't fly though yet.
Oh, how do you like that?
Oh, it's freaking awesome.
I want one.
It is free. You know what, Elon? By the way, when you hear this, because you always listen to my podcast, I'm sure. I'm just joking, but you never know. But hey, man, I got that plaid. I love it, and you should support this because of that. No, it's freaking awesome. I ordered it back in January. Wow. And that was when I was trying to get the new S model. It was my first Tesla. And they were like, oh, we're discontinuing it, but you're going to be actually first on the list because you put a deposit down to get the new plaid. And I was actually like pissed off. I'm like, come on, what? I wanted and then they're like, oh, trust me, it'll be amazing. And it kept being held off. But then I was one of the first 200. And what's so weird is people will come when I'm in Florida and stuff, and I'll be charging it, and they'll start taking pictures of it. And they don't care about me. They're like, I don't know who that guy is. Does he have a podcast? But that car is freaking awesome. But no, they're an awesome community of people too. But I love it. It just my son loves the video games in the back seat.
Oh, cool.
The steering wheel, it really feels like you're like flying around in a plane. It's just all, I mean, every day just blows my mind. Go ahead.
Could you imagine a Tesla wrapped with Do Only Good Every Day, Dogecoin, and DogePalooza all over it? That would be so cool. See that driving down the road with all the Doge stuff all over it, DogePalooza on it, Dogecoin, Do Only Good Every Day. That would be cool.
I should do my interview on stage up in the Tesla plaid.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool, man.
That would be awesome.
That would be funny. That would be so awesome. Man.
It is like a spaceship.
I know.
It's going to be so cool. I mean, we've put a lot of time and effort and energy into this to make it the most fun for the community, to try to include everybody, to try to have like things that are different. Like, you know, we've picked stuff. We're not trying to do a concert. We're not trying to do that. We're trying to do a festival with cool live entertainment that is inclusive and fun, and everybody can have a good time. You know, and
That's
there's
what
something
I love
for
about it.
And then the other thing is, besides having Damon and Dionne and Chloe Flower, you know, and Dionne Warwick and Damon Elliot, we're actually also having members of the community. We have Little Mook, who is part of the community, and he's an amazing rapper and artist, independent artist from Alabama. He is truly amazing. He did a Dogecoin song that just the community goes crazy over.
Yeah.
We also have another amazing artist. Do you think we should announce the other one? Sadie, what do you think?
Yes.
We're already spilling it on here.
I'll let you do it. We're gonna break some more news for you, Mark. How about that?
Wait, which one are we talking about though?
The other one from the community. The other one besides Little Mook.
I need Damon's gong for this.
Bear with me because
Astro.
Oh yes. So we're very honored to have our newest act and artist. He is a DJ. His name is Astro Cat.
Astro Cat.
Yes, his music is amazing. He loves the community. He loves Dogecoin, and we just love him to death. He is such an awesome, genuine person, and we can't wait to see him perform.
We
awesome.
Have an amazing story about this. This is something I think your listeners would really, learn from and appreciate. And this shows that you should put yourself out there and just go for your dreams, and
That's
that
right.
anything is possible. This gentleman, Astrocat, he's an amazing human being, amazing DJ. He's just so awesome. I literally it was like 5 or 6 in the morning, and I had just woke up. I'd slept for like maybe 30 minutes, been up all night working, woke up for some reason and checked my phone because I get so many DMs and, notifications. It just blows up and goes crazy and goes off. But for some reason, I looked on Twitter when I woke up, and he had just like literally 1 second or 2 seconds before posted this tweet. And that tweet said, my life goals. And the number one thing on that list was perform at DogePalooza.
Wow.
And then he had something else, which I can't remember what the second was. And the third one was something with a compilation, a group of songs from Dead Mouse or whatever to, be on his thing. And then the fourth one was play a concert in Japan. And so I was like thinking, okay, I hearted it. And then I was like, do I respond publicly or do I DM him privately? So I was like, I'll DM him privately. And I said to him, hey, let's talk. I might be able to help you with a couple of these life goals, and let's make this happen. And so
wow.
we talked, and he told me, he goes, I was sitting there debating. I really have been watching it all. I've been wanting to be part of this. I love what you're doing. I love the charity aspect. I just love the community, and I just really wanted to be a part. And he goes, but I was nervous, didn't know if it would work or not. And he goes, I debated whether I should or shouldn't do this. And I said, okay. And he said, I thought about it. And then I said, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to put it out there. And then he goes, then I saw you heart it. And I was like, oh my God. And then I saw your DM come across, and he's like,
so cool.
He was so excited. And literally, we have now made one of his life goals happen, because we're happy to say he's a signed artist for the very first DogePalooza, and that's Astrocat. And check out his stuff. He's amazing.
Astrocat.
Astro-Cat. Yeah,
Okay.
it's Astro-Cat. And he's truly amazing. And what was so cool is
I'll connect with them too.
It shows people that if you just put yourself out there and you just go for your dreams, anything's possible. Anything.
Yeah.
We're living proof for that. I have a story to share. Actually, no, I'm actually going to wait. Talk of surprises. That's going to be a little thing I'm going to share on that stage that you guys don't know yet, that has to do specifically with this event and something. But that's what this has been all about, and I feel you can tell from everyone involved, and you both know it, we live it, but it's so true, the never give up. And I love the Doge Army and everyone, because I've been the underdog, and I know what it was like to be counted out. And I've seen in real life what happens when you don't give up against all odds, and you say yes to scary. And, your mind is always telling you one thing. I know you guys even going through, everyone listening, I promise you have no idea how hard Greg and Sadie have been working behind the scenes for this. And they're not even wanting the credit for all this. But I know in your head, as you're putting all this, you get that other voice, no matter how much you do. And it's like, but what if this fails? But what if you're crazy? What if this, and something I heard that I love, someone mentioned to remember, it might've been Denzel Washington. I think he said the greatest advice he ever got was, but what if it turns out better than I could have possibly imagined?
Yes.
Yes. And you know what's amazing about this event is it's truly an organic festival for the people, by the people, to benefit the community, or for the community, by the community, to benefit the community, and to give back to charities in a big way and support them. And to make people's dreams come true. Like Astrocats, we're making his dream come true. Like Crypto
So
Crystal.
cool.
Like Crypto Crystal, she sells DogeCoin merchandise and stuff, and we let her use the DogePalooza trademark and make merch on her own and sell that and stuff. And she's able to, support her family and do things. And she's going to be there and have a booth. And it's just like giving
That's
back
awesome.
to community members like that. And we truly want to thank every person in the Doge community, every person in the Doge family, the Doge army, because without all of you, none of this would be possible. Without all of you, we would not want to do this, because it would just be another concert. Without all of you, it would not be as special as it is. We are all family. We are all in this together. It's uplift each other, support each other. Let's help each other. And you know what? I don't care if you have 0 followers or 1 billion followers or anywhere in between. Your voice matters. What you have, your opinion matters. We welcome it all. Like we say, give us, your suggestions, your ideals, even your criticisms. We'll take it. But we always want to do better. We always strive to include everybody in every way. We always take time. I can't count the number of times that I was like in a Twitter Spaces talking, and somebody DM'd me and they were having a bad day, and then I just muted my mic and stopped talking in the space and went into DMs and talked to them and like uplifted them and made their day better. And then they were like, okay, now I can go back into spaces and talk, and thank you so much. And they don't see this behind the scenes stuff. They don't see what we're doing, that they don't see the deals we're trying to do to get Dogecoin accepted by these big brands and big companies, because that's going to change everyone's lives. Everyone in the community, everyone that holds Doge, if you get big national brands, international brands, global brands, charities accepting it, the more and the more and the more that do, the more you can spend it, the more it grows, the more people take it, the more people use it, the more people accept it. It's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger until it is truly the world's currency, the universe's currency, and it's definitely the people's currency.
Yes. And the love and support from everybody in the Doge Army is just mind blowing. I got into Dogecoin in personally in January. And I'm not gonna lie, I got into it like, oh, I can make some money. You know what I mean?
Of course.
I didn't know anything about crypto. I didn't know anything about stocks, nothing. And I decided, I saw all over the news the whole AMC and GME stuff that was going on. And I didn't understand. I was like, what is it? Everybody's talking about this stuff. And so I started researching it, and I'm like, oh, so that's what's going on. Okay. And then I just happened to run into Dogecoin. I'm like, oh, this is a cute little dog, just like Dion. This is a cute little doggy. Like, what's this about? And then something in my gut told me something was different about this. And I decided to just learn about how to get a wallet. It was very easy. It's a lot of information when you're a novice on it, but you can go on YouTube, find educational videos, which is what I did. Spent like a day researching what it was about, etc. And I bought them. And then I learned about, Elon Musk is tweeting about, I guess I should probably get on Twitter.
That's how I learned too.
Yeah. So I get on Twitter, and I had an account from like 2012, but I never used it. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I had an account. So I go in there and I type in Dogecoin, in the search box, and I find all these. I was brand new to Twitter, and I found all these, accounts, and I'm like, oh, cool. Like follow. And all of a sudden I had this huge community of brand new friends that were so supportive and
And
took me in like,
positive. Yeah.
yeah, it was crazy. And then I fell in love with the community. I like kind of no longer cared about, I mean, I did, you know, because it was fun.
Right.
I was watching the charts go up and down, and I was a little bit addicted to that, as we all kind of were, I think, at first.
Right. That's one of the first things up on stage is be like, who has not checked their what Doge is
Yeah.
worth over the past 30 seconds? Yeah, it was like at
Yeah.
33 cents before we did the show.
Exactly. Yeah. I would wake up in the morning and the first thing I would do is look at the chart, like, ooh, you know, like, oh, it's moving, it's moving. It was just so much fun. And then I would get on Twitter and be like, you guys, you know, and post it back and forth and just made the best friends ever. And the community was just so loving. And it got to a point where I was like, I didn't really care anymore about the price of Dogecoin. I found all of these wonderful people that were, you know, I like to say that they vibed. We're on the same frequency, you know, we all
Right.
wanted the same thing, and we wanted to help each other, and everybody has a story, you know. I met so many different kinds of people all over the world with the
That's cool.
same moral compass, you know, that I had, and it was amazing. And that's where it grew, you know, it grew from there. And then I met Greg, and I had an idea about a festival, and I wanted to do a Woodstock type festival. And I was like, can't we, you know, let's do a Doge stock, you know, a modern day Woodstock. And everybody was like, yeah, that's a great idea. And
Perfect.
then I ran into Greg.
DogePalooza.
Yeah, I ran into Greg and I saw, oh, I'm like, what's DogePalooza? And I clicked on it and it said official Dogecoin festival. And I'm like, shut up. Like, this is what I was just talking about. And so I started following him, and he messaged me and he's like, hey, I heard that you were talking about some cool ideas about a festival. I'm like, yeah, I was just talking about this Woodstock thing. And then I found you. And he's like, yeah, this is what we want to do. Do you want to join the team? And I'm like, oh my God, yeah, I don't know what that means, but sure. You know, I was so excited about it. And then
Greg's like Willy Wonka. You're just like,
yeah.
Greg's like, let me just help make that dream come true.
Yeah, and I've never been happier. I'm doing exactly what I've always wanted to do, but didn't know how to do it. I think at some point, you know, when we're kids, we always want, you know, you ask a child, like, what do you want to do when you grow up? I want to make the world a better place. I want to change the world for the better. And personally, that's what I thought. And that's what I've always wanted to do, but I never really had the right avenue, and I wasn't sure how to do it. And then I met Greg with DogePalooza, and I was like, oh my God, this is exactly what I want to do. This is so awesome. We can meet each other and circulate Dogecoin everywhere, and you know,
that's
and
awesome.
Here we are. I think it's been 11 weeks now, and we have done almost the impossible, and we've been working so hard, and we do it for the community. We do it for everybody. And another thing I want to say is, you know, it started with me with AMC. So the very first thing I ever bought was one share of AMC when I was clueless. I had no idea. So that's what started me on this journey. And then I found Dogecoin. So I am definitely an AMC ape as well. I
cool.
definitely consider myself part of the AMC army, which they're also beautiful people. Same moral compass, equality, everything. It's exactly the same. So, you know, if we can come together in this one movement of doing only good every day and helping each other, anything's possible with this, and I can't wait.
And that's, you know, what's amazing is I also, you know, have had Doge since last year. I bought it at like 0.0025. I actually saw this YouTuber, Karina. Her name is Karina. And I saw her talking about it, and I was like, oh, let me check out this Doge thing and Dogecoin. And I saw it, and I was like, oh, this is cool. Let me buy a bunch of it. So I bought a bunch of it, and I was so excited. And, you know, it was 0.00 or 0.0025. And I was like, oh, this is really cool. You know, and then I started meeting people in the community, and I was like, oh, this is cool. They have the, you know, same kind of moral compass. They think alike. You know, we all have this common bond of Doge. And then, you know, with Twitter Spaces and talking, that just made it bigger. But I also, along the way, had been buying AMC as well. And I'm an AMC ape too. And what was cool then is with Twitter Spaces, I was able to connect with Doge community and family and army, and ape community and family and army. So I was like, oh, this is so cool. I can, you know, meet both and stuff, and talk to both communities, and grow with them and learn with them and share experiences with them. And that was so exciting. And then when I, was doing the DogePalooza and came up with the idea and started, securing all the domain names and the social media and all that. And the nicest thing was, even though I had this little Doge dog and on here, and went into the community with a thing that said DogePalooza, when I went into the ape community, I was so welcomed. They not only welcomed me, even though I had Doge all over my profile, they welcomed me. They invited me up to speak. And then I got to speak and explain that not only was I Doge Army, but I was Ape Army too, and AMC Apes. And so it was so cool to see how welcoming both communities are to each other. And by doing that, the communities can support each other, can help each other grow bigger, can support each other's projects, and can really come together in a big way. And that was like so amazing to me. And the cool thing is, it doesn't matter how big DogePalooza gets. It doesn't matter, how many events we do. We're always going to keep the do only good spirit, the ape community spirit, the Doge community spirit alive in it. And it doesn't matter which community you're in. It doesn't matter if you're new to the communities or don't even know the communities yet.
Right.
We welcome all of you. And it doesn't matter, like I said, number of followers or anything. We want to help people's dreams come true, no matter who you are, where you are. And that is part of our thing too, is if we can help anyone out, reach out to us. Our DMs, DM us, we'll answer back.
They do too,
us,
everyone. Yeah.
Email us, we'll answer back. And we will try, if we can, as long as is legal. If it's legal, we'll do it. And if we can make it happen, we will do everything we can to try to make your dreams come true. And that's what we try to do, is give back and uplift people. And we just think that's amazing. And another thing that we did was with the venue, with tickets, their preferred ticket thing is tickets.com. And that's because it's owned by Major League Baseball now. Well, all tickets must be sold through tickets.com. They sell fiat and stuff. And I was like, I cannot have a Dogecoin festival and not accept Dogecoin for tickets. So like I went to bat for 3 days with the tickets.com and the venue and said, look, this is what I have to do. How can we make this happen? What do I have to do to make this happen? For the first time ever, anyone has been able to. I'm actually able to sell tickets on our website in Dogecoin. And
I was wondering that because I was looking at it. I saw PayPal on there, and I'm like, I know Greg's gonna have to have I know he's gonna have a way where you can buy this with Doge. So you can, that's great.
So you can go to the tickets.com and the link on the website there, and through the venue, you can go directly to the venue. You can buy them in fiat and credit card, whatever. You can buy them online or in person. But we went to bat for the community and for Dogecoin to get mass adoption of it. And what we did is we got the deal done where we were allowed to sell in Dogecoin. Now there's a caveat. They pay us in Dogecoin. We then have to immediately transfer it to fiat. Then we have to buy the ticket on tickets.com. And then we have to transfer that ticket to the person that bought it, ticket.com account. So you will have to set up a tickets.com account. Doesn't cost you anything, but we will pay, you pay us in Doge. We will buy it in fiat and give it to you on your account and you'll have it. So that is the way we're working it. It's a lot of extra steps. It's a lot of extra time. It's very time intensive.
Right.
But
Because it's
we
new.
felt it was worth it.
Right.
That's
Because
cool.
think about this. If we can show them how many people want it and do it this time, then maybe next year they will accept it. And if they accept it, it's not one venue. It's every venue tickets.com works at. And
That's
is
right.
at across the entire country. So imagine by this one event, we are touching hundreds of venues across the country and can possibly get them to accept Dogecoin next year. So that to us is what we are trying to accomplish too, is the adoption and spread and use of Doge. And we just really worked really hard
currency.
to do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. That is so cool. I'm pumped up. I mean, you're doing it. There's no other way. You figure out the how along the way. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we
that's
couldn't do it. You know, that's the other thing. We couldn't do it without the community because we've met so many brilliant people that have helped us along the way. We couldn't do it without the community. There's just so much love and reach out to us
It-
saying, I would like to help you in this way. This is what I do in my line of work every day. How can I help? It's amazing.
that's why
It
we're
really
doing
is.
this
And then
show, because I love it.
then
I
the other
love you
amazing
guys.
the other amazing thing is like you have people go, well, what can I do? I don't know what I can do to help. And we're like, just like, follow, retweet, post something about it. Just help spread the word. And that is so valuable. That
Right.
is so important. And every person that just hits that button to like it or follow it or retweet it or just tells a friend about it, it's all of those people making this happen. It takes every one of you, and we appreciate you. We love you. We cherish you. We just are so blessed to have you help us, and we just thank you for all your support and love. The community has been amazing to us. We love everyone in the community, and without you, we're nothing. We can't do it without you, and we don't want to do it without you. And that's what drives us is the community and giving back. And so we just really love it. And we can't thank you, Mark, enough because you've reached out and you've done some amazing. I know you're a very busy person. I know you have a lot of stuff going on outside of your podcast too. You also have a full pack schedule of great, amazing talent coming on your amazing podcast. And Elevating Beyond is one of our favorite podcasts in the world. We love it.
Yes.
DogePalooza is all about it. We are so excited to have you come and do your podcast live at DogePalooza and at the first DogePalooza. And hopefully you will come to many other ones around the world with us, and we'll have you do more of these at those too. And just the fact that you reached out, the fact that you took the time to talk to us for over an hour that day, the fact that you have rearranged your schedule to accommodate, to get us on so that you can promote it and have it before the event, even though you had a full pack thing all the way into 2022. I can't thank you enough, man. That means the world to us. We appreciate that and love you. We love your listeners. We think you're all amazing. We can't wait to meet all of you at DogePalooza. We can't wait to have fun, party, dance, watch the fireworks, see that dancing Doge do his thing.
So excited.
And it's just amazing. And like Sadie said, so many people have reached out to us in so many different ways. And every single person, we appreciate their help, no matter how little or small they think their help is. It takes every bit of it to make this happen.
That's
Yep.
right. That ripple effect
Every little
of greatness. So listen, everyone,
Yes.
Yeah.
go to dogepalooza.com. I'm going to have the link everywhere in the show notes, Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. Everyone listening, YouTube. And also, follow. You guys are really active on Twitter. So, DogePalooza on Twitter. Also, Sadie, can you just give a quick shout out what your handle is on Twitter too?
It's Sadie Supafly. So SADIE SUPAFLY.
Okay.
We love new friends.
and the DogePalooza accounts are DOGEPALOOZA on all social media, and it's also on .com. So it's DOGEPALOOZA.com is our official website too.
And
And you
we'll
can find
have
us
it.
on Instagram and also platforms as well with the same names.
And we'll put all the links to it in the show notes, as everyone knows listening, they can click right on it. And listen, we'll be airing this. I'm going to do some live snippets, but you better be getting those tickets fast because I can't believe you only have 5,000 of them. I totally understand why you're doing that, but I'm not just saying some cheesy sales pitch. I just know from what I've already seen from the community, those are going to be going really quick. So Elevating Beyond listeners, get those. I can't wait to see everyone in person. This is going to be incredible. So thank you all so much. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Sadie. Thank you, Doge Army and everyone. And we will see all of you in person here October 9th.
Yes, we can't wait to see everybody October 9th, Sugarland, Texas, Constellation Field, the first ever DogePalooza, the first of many. We're going to have Mark and his amazing Elevating Beyond podcast. And you know what? If you come out, you might have a chance to get up on that stage with Mark and tell your story. So come out, support, tell your story, have fun, have a great time, hang out with friends, meet friends that you've talked to on the internet for months, and let's just do only good every day and just show the world that together we're stronger, together we can be better, and together we can love and support each other and shine light and love and happiness and joy. And let's just bring that message to the world.
Yes. We love each and every one of you, especially you, Mark. Thank you so much.
Oh,
And one thing
you.
I just want to end with is Dogecoin to the moon.
That's right.
Yes,
to the moon.
Dogecoin
Look,
to the moon.
Elevating Beyond
And-
is the name of the podcast. Could it be any better for it? To the moon and beyond, right?
Exactly.
Go ahead, Greg.
Exactly. It's bringing much wow, and it's much needed.
That's right. That's right. And last thing with what you were saying too, Greg, I don't know how we can figure something out, but that would be really cool to all the Doge listeners and people coming to share, to send in their story somehow. And I don't know how we would do it. There'll be so many amazing ones, but to be able to do a surprise thing where we do pull someone up on stage and be able to get them to share some of that would be, that's what, I would love that. Give me goosebumps. I love getting people involved.
I think that would be amazing. And, you know, we could even, like, if people share their stories, we could maybe broadcast them on the giant TV at the stadium, and during part of the event, show their videos up there too and stuff. So that'd be kind of cool. So even people that can't come to the event, you can still come, because we are going to live stream this around the world. So everybody in the Doge Army and the Ape Army that, you know, can't make it in person to the first one, you can still be there by watching the live stream and joining in and celebrating with us, and just doing only good every day and partying down, you know, in your hometown. You can maybe have a viewing party together. You can go to your friend's house. You can go to the local bar and have a big viewing party for all the people, and make it a fun thing in your local community. And if you do that, and the ones that make the loudest noise, we might make them the next city we come to.
I love it.
Because we're looking for new places to bring DogePalooza all the time.
I love it. I love it. Well, listen.
Hey, Mark. Would you like? I got another surprise for you. Would you like to give away some tickets to some of your viewers?
Heck yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. How would you like to give away 2 VIP tickets?
Oh, that would be amazing. I'm writing it down right now. We will. What will be?
That is $600 value.
Oh, that's so cool.
And this is for your listeners, and to just give back to the community. We'll do 2 VIP tickets, and how about I give you 4 general admission tickets to give away also.
Oh, that would be amazing. Listen to that, Elevating Beyond family. We will. That would be great. We will figure out a way. I can talk with you of the best way we want to do that. And I can even edit something back in of how we want to have someone send something. We have so many phenomenal listeners of a way to pick that out and make some type of little contest as we air this. Will be so cool. That would be incredible.
Yeah. You know, maybe we can do something, you know, that they can send in something about them saying, you know, something about Elevating Beyond. Can't wait to see it at DogePalooza, and DogePalooza, and something about Dogecoin to the moon. Or, you know, maybe they can send a funny video or something, you know, talking about their excitement or why they're excited for it or why they want to go so bad. And we can pick the coolest, funniest one or something like that. I don't know. You know, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do, it's your listeners. And, you know, let's come up with something cool and fun for them that they can participate in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I will think of something. And we will, when we air this, I will add that on because I know these tickets are going to be going so fast. But I love that,
Yes.
Greg. So listen, we'll be giving some tickets away to VIPs for general admissions, and they're not going to last long at all. So I love it. I love it. I love it. Everyone, never give up, never settle, and keep elevating beyond. And I have to throw this in because we're talking Dogecoin, just as you said it, Sadie, to the moon.
To the moon.
To the moon.